Hello, hello. So it's 8:05 right now. Let us start by 8:08 maybe. Right. So by 8:08 we'll start, like it's 8:06 right now, so we'll start in 2 minutes. Right. So let's start. Um okay, so let's start. Hello everyone, welcome to CUET एग्जाम फैक्टर, एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ मिलती है आपको CUET की कंप्लीट गाइडेंस. So CUET की प्रिपरेशन करते टाइम you guys feel that you should get a good score, you should be in a good college, right? So that is why we're here for. We are here to help you and get a good college. So before going on, moving on, let me just introduce myself. My name is Aarushi Anand and I'm from Hindu College. I appeared for CUET UG exam in 2023 and I got 100 percentile in bio, English, psychology and 99.8 in chemistry and 99.6 in physics. So without any further ado, let's start. Before that, let's just see what ExamFactor is offering you guys. So first, it's the mock test series that you get in the subjects of accounts, BST, economics, maths, physics, chemistry, bio, history, geography, pol science, psychology, English, and general test. So there's only one very simple reason that I have told you guys before also, but I'll reiterate it. That is, why do you need a mock test? Because practice. You need to practice as many questions as you can, as many PYQs as you can, and for that you need to solve mock tests. So you're gonna also get a track of a lot of other things as well, like time, like what question to attempt and what not to attempt, so elimination and stuff. So that's the thing. Second thing is they are offering you their crash courses, which are available for the subject mentioned on the screen. So, what are these crash courses exactly? So, it's like they will be doing one shot video lectures uh, on a particular chapter for a subject. Like, for example, it's bio, so they'll do reproduction. Oh, sorry. They'll do, yeah, reproduction as one of their one shot videos, then DNA wala chapter as one of their videos, then biotech as one of their videos. So, like that. So if you need revision, you should get that crash course. You should avail the crash course. Now, coming on to the questions. So these are the questions that we've already done. This one, okay, the solution. This question will also we've also done. The answer for this is Earth Summit. Then this is the explanation. Then this also we've done. The answer for this is transformed cells because antibiotic resistance acts as a selectable marker. Then इसमें लिखा भी है helps in the selection of, and selection मतलब it acts as a selectable marker, right? Then it's this. So the elimination भी किया था हमने in the previous video, and the answer for this came out to be uh, 2 and 4. No, wait, sorry, 3 and 4. That is statement D. So we did this question as well. Parthenogenesis does not occur in mammals, right? It's very easy. So now we're gonna start from here, which is question 6. So match the column. So you have to match column 1 with column 2. So the column 1, they are the name um, of the devices, basically of the methods, right? And column 2 are what type of method it is. So let's start this. Like, before explaining this to you, I'll just give you 1 minute, or I'll just give you like few seconds to try solving this by yourself. So if I were you, I would have started it like मैं सबसे easy option देखती. So for me, it's 3. Periodic abstinence is a natural method, right? It's not one of the barrier method or something, uh, hormone releasing IOD or something like that. It's not, right? So I would have started with periodic abstinence, which is a natural method. So I would have seen 3 and 4. तो इसका ये सब है 4 4 4. So इन तीनों में से कोई ऑप्शन है, डी इज एलिमिनेटेड, राइट? देन आई वुड हैव सीन प्रोजेस्टर स्टर्ड. क्या इसमें प्रोजेस्टा इट कम्स इन लाइक कम्स नाम में प्रोजेस्टेरॉन. सो इट हैज टू बी हार्मोन रिलीजिंग आईओडी, राइट? हार्मोन रिलीजिंग डिवाइस. So I would have seen then 4 ka 2. So option B is also eliminated. A and C are one of the things. Now lip loops, I know that it's IUD, and volts I know is a barrier method. Like itna, like it's something, भले ही आपको directly answer पता हो, you start with this, Uh, I do it like because मेरे को ना क्वेश्चन करने के बाद थोड़ा सा डाउट हो जाता था if that's the right thing I've done or not, because you're under pressure, so you doubt yourself कि अगर आपने सही टिक किया है या नहीं. So this is one of the way you can check your answer. I've told you this before also. Uh, you should check your answer. So I go like periodic abstinence, natural hai, and I've done this, and I would have checked it once. कि the answer comes out to be C, right? So I would have checked it once more after attempting it. So this is the explanation. एक बार read it. And if you guys are attempting these questions, maybe just use chats to write your answers as well. Okay, so let's move. So yeah, the option C is correct, right? Now question 7. Which of the following organism is not a hermaphrodite? What is a hermaphrodite? A hermaphrodite is some organism which has both male and female organism, male and female reproductive parts, and it can produce both sperm and ova, both sperm and the egg, right? So, what do you think the answer should be for this question? The options are sponge, earthworm, leech, cockroach. Acha, by the way, what is a sponge? So a sponge is uh, basically an aquatic organism जिसके अंदर there is an osculum, and there are osteas from which the water goes out and ostia se water goes in. So it's an aquatic animal nahi, sorry, organism. Then we have earthworm, we have leech, we have cockroach. So the answer is cockroach for this, because cockroach has separate male and female individuals and they're not hermaphrodites. Let's move further. Okay, so which of the following area is India's one of the biodiversity hotspot? Option is Eastern Ghats, Indo-Burma Plains, Aravalli Hills, and Indo-Gangetic Plains. You can use elimination method in this, right? Eastern Ghat, do you think Eastern Ghat होगा? Eastern Ghat में इतनी diversity नहीं है, so Eastern Ghat is not the option, so it's eliminated. Then Aravali, maybe Aravali Hills, तो biodiversity इतनी नहीं है, right? So the option can be Indo-Burma Plains and Indo-Gangetic Plains. So what do you think is the option? Do you think is the answer? Is this question from a deleted part of the syllabus? I don't know. I don't remember ये deleted था या नहीं. But uh okay, this is from that chapter जिसमें वो evil quoted भी है, I guess. Anyways, let's see the solution. So basically the wait answer बता देती हूँ पहले. Answer for this is Indo-Burma Plains, and it's mentioned in the book also quite clearly. So biodiversity hotspot regions are known. What are biodiversity hotspots? So these are the regions known for their high levels of biodiversity and is considered ecologically significant due to the diverse range of species and ecosystems found here. So ये क्यों बने थे? क्योंकि biodiversity loss बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा था. So the biologist or the ecologist, they just identified some spots जिसमें diversity बहुत ज़्यादा है. So they could just preserve those areas ताकि ecologically biodiversity at a global level, at an ecological level, preserve हो जाए. Right. So there are in India there are three biodiversity hotspots, which are Western Ghats, Indo-Burma, and Himalaya. So Eastern Ghat नहीं था option में. So the correct option is B. Now question 9. This question came in my CUET exam as well. So the question is Dobson unit are used to measure, option is biodiversity index, thickness of ozone layer, sustainability index, and thickness of canopy of rainforest. So what's the option? What's the answer according to you? The answer is thickness of the ozone layer, right? ये हम तो बहुत time से पढ़ रहे हैं about this. So Dobson unit are used to measure the thickness of concentration of the ozone layer in the Earth's atmosphere. Now question 10. This is a very very easy question. The large hole in Swiss cheese is due to A. Production of large amount of O2, citric acid, production of large amount of CO2, and ethyl alcohol. So there are Swiss cheese में जो holes होते हैं वो there are because of O2, CO2, citric acid या ethyl alcohol. Apart from the answer, can you also tell what is the organism, uh, what type of organism, and what's the name of that organism that is responsible for the large amount of production of CO2? So that is something that if you know, you can write either in the comments if you're watching a recorded video, or just write in the chat box if you are live right now. सो क्वेश्चन तो बहुत ईजी है, हम बहुत टाइम से पढ़े हैं, राइट? द आंसर फॉर दिस इज लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ CO2 gas, right? So एक बार सोल्यूशन भी पढ़ लो इफ यू वांट टू. Carbon dioxide gas की वजह से the large holes in Swiss cheese are there, and I think this you've been uh, reading or studying since class 8th or something maybe. Now for the name of the organism. So the organism is basically a bacteria, and the name is Propionibacterium shermani, right? And there is one more cheese which is a Roquefort cheese जिसके अंदर fungi होता है, वो organism fungi होता है, and the name of the fungi is Penicillium roquefort. So don't just get confused fungi or bacterium वाले में. Swiss cheese में it's bacteria. Now, question 11. So, this question came in my CUET as well. So, it says arrange the following steps of the experiments performed by Griffith in correct series. The options are S trained, injected into mice, the mice died. B is S trained, heat killed, injected into the mice, mice lived. R strain, R strain injected into the mice, mice lived, and S strain heat killed and R strain life injected into the mice died. Apart from this question, also tell me why was like what was the conclusion, your observation made by this experiment. So it was basically that transfer happens of some genetic material, right? So चलो eliminate करते हैं. These sort of questions जिसमें options होते हैं या arrange करना होता है, I always suggest कि eliminate करो. So A, B, C and D. A says A, B, C, D, B says B, C, D, C says B and D says A. So in any case, B या A में से कोई correct option है, right? Oh sorry, कोई starting option है, right? So it says S strain injected in the mice died. B says S strain heat killed, injected into the mice lived. तो इतना तामझाम तो पहले नहीं किया होगा, पहले A हुआ होगा, तो B और C तो eliminate हो गए, right? Then फिर देन अगेन बी उसके बाद डायरेक्टली नहीं आ सकता बिकॉज एस स्ट्रिंग चेक किया देन आर स्ट्रिंग चेक किया ग्रिफिथ ने. सो द ऑप्शन इज ए सी बी डी विच इज पहले एस स्ट्रेन इंजेक्टेड इन द माइस डाइड, देन आर स्ट्रेन इंजेक्टेड इन द माइस लिव्ड, एस स्ट्रेन हीट किल्ड, माइस लिव, एस स्ट्रेन हीट किल्ड प्लस आर स्ट्रेन लाइफ, द माइस डाइड. And this is the explanation. Right, so as I said, it was the observation was transformation in bacteria. Let's move ahead. Correct option is D. Do you wanna, if I'm just pausing for a second, if in case you want to read this as well. Right. So question 12. देख रहे हो अभी तक सीयूईटी में हमने जितने भी क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस किए बहुत इजी इजी हैं, राइट? बट ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ इजी क्वेश्चंस आएंगे, डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस भी आए थे, ठीक है? एंड डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस वो फिर देन इट वाज डिफिकल्ट, राइट? सो यू हैव टू बेसिकली मैच column 1 from column 2, which is the column 1 is the causative agent, and column 2 is what that disease is caused, what disease is caused by the uh, organisms given here, right? So A is Salmonella typhi, B2 is Streptococcus pneumoniae, D is rhinoviruses, and fourth is Plasmodium. So again, a very very easy question, right? So इसके लिए तो I don't think so anybody needs time also. So let's start. One, Salmonella typhi. Salmonella typhi, obviously, इन सब के नाम में ही, इनफैक्ट whatever causative agent is there in general, उनके नाम में ही बीमारी का नाम होता है already. So typhi is for typhoid. So let's see, one, right? So oh wow, it's actually matched. Salmonella typhi is for typhoid, Streptococcus pneumoniae is for pneumonia, rhinoviruses is for common cold, and Plasmodium is for malaria. So you have to see one, two, three, four. Option A. Option A is correct. I hope you all agree with me that option A is correct. But honestly एक चीज़ अभी बहुत easy easy लग रहा होगा, but एक चीज़ ना सीयूईटी में बहुत होती है. Like for example, I remember there were बहुत easy questions, right? Like ऐसा सही कोई question था, ठीक है, जिसमें लिखा है A B C D ऑप्शन में दिया हुआ है, ये वन का वन, टू का टू, थ्री का थ्री, फोर का फोर, ठीक है, ये ऐसे दे दिया. देन अगेन दे आर गोना गिव यू ऑप्शंस, उसमें लिखा होगा A, देन उसके ऑप्शन में होगा C, देन लिखा होगा B, उसके ऑप्शन में होगा D, ठीक है? तो जस्ट इन केस अगर आप ए का ए कराओ, दैट वुड हैव बीन रॉन्ग. मतलब फिर वो ए, मतलब जैसे फिर ओएमआर इस साइड पे होगी जहाँ पे ये सीयूडी 23 लिखा है, यहाँ पे काइंड ऑफ आंसर आपको करने का होगा, एज फार एज आई रिमेम्बर, आई थिंक. तो अगर आप ए का मतलब अगर आप ए कराओ ये सोच के कि आप ये कंसिडर कर रहे हो, राइट? सो वो थोड़ा गलत हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे आपको पता चलेगा नीचे वो दिया है ए वाज एक्चुअली सी एंड डी वाज एक्चुअली ए. तो ऐसा सा वो कंफ्यूजन कर देते हैं. सो क्वेश्चन माइट सीम्स अ लिटिल इजी, बट दे ट्रिक यू बाय अ लॉट ऑफ अदर मेथड्स. सो जल्दी जल्दी में वो मिस हो जाता है. एंड दैट्स अ वेरी रियल थिंग जो मेरे को बहुत ही अजीब लगी थी जब आई गिव like I was giving my exam, क्योंकि मुझे पता नहीं था this can happen. Now this is the explanation. बस एक बार रिवीजन के लिए पढ़ लो. I know it's very normal. The option is A. Now question 13. So you have to tell which of the following statements are correct is or are sorry are incorrect regarding a food chain. So statement 1 is primary carnivores are the tertiary consumer. Statement 2 is the flow of energy from the sun to producers then to the consumers is unidirectional. Statement 3, the death of the organism is the initial of detritus food chain. Initiation, sorry. Statement 4 is plants are the primary consumers as they utilize the solar energy for making food. So option 4 तो incorrect है. So the answer is either 3-4 or 1-4. Hmm. So the trick is this statement. Primary carnivores are the tertiary consumers. Primary carnivores are the tertiary consumer. ठीक है? So this is something very tricky here. They're not written tertiary trophic level पे आते हैं. They've written tertiary consumer. So क्या होगा? पहले there are plants, then there are herbivores, then there are primary carnivores. So वो तो secondary consumer हो. Primary consumer becomes the herbivores. Secondary consumer becomes the primary carnivore. So the statement 1 is incorrect. Then secondary carnivores becomes देखो, I'll tell you something. If they're talking about carnivores and if they're talking about consumer, तो उसमें ना सिर्फ एक का one different like उसमें सिर्फ एक ही लेवल का डिफरेंस होगा. Like if it's primary, then it has to be secondary. If it's secondary, then it has to be tertiary consumer. If they're talking about trophic level, then उसमें दो का डिफरेंस होगा from carnivores to uh, trophic level. So if it's primary carnivores, then it's tertiary trophic level. If it's secondary carnivore, then it's quaternary trophic level. And ऐसे ही कंज्यूमर एंड ट्रॉफिक लेवल के बीच में सिर्फ एक का डिफरेंस होगा. सो इफ इट्स tertiary consumer, then it has to be the fourth trophic level. If it's secondary consumer, then it has to be third trophic level. ठीक है? This is very simple, but in pressure you tend to confuse yourself. So the option was incorrect. क्या था? Statement 1 and statement 4. So B is the correct option. Just read it very quickly. Okay, so question 14. This also came in my exam. Which of the following is not a Mendelian disorder? The options are hemophilia, sickle cell anemia, Down syndrome, and phenylketonuria. एंड ऑनेस्टली मैंने अपने बायो का CUET एग्ज़ाम देने के बाद अभी तक आज तक कोई रिविज़न नहीं किया. इवन फॉर द दिस PPT वाली चीज़ ऐसा कुछ रिवाइज़ नहीं किया, इतना टाइम नहीं मिल पाया. सो हाउ आई रिमेंबर दिस क्वेश्चन एज ऑफ नाउ अभी तक इज़ आई रिमेंबर मेकिंग like that cross for hemophilia. I remember making a cross for sickle cell anemia, and I remember making a cross for phenylketonuria, but I don't remember it for Down syndrome. So I know the answer is Down syndrome. Also, I remember that it was the trisomy of the chromosome number 21. So that's how I remember it, and it's a very easy question again. So this is again the explanation if you want to read it. Right, so let's move ahead. Okay, so this might be a little tricky, common term used to refer the use of bioresources by multinational companies and other organizations without proper authorization and compensatory payment to the countries and people concerned is. So it's very confusing. There are very confusing options if you don't really know the exact answer. But just try एक बार to um, try the question. Okay, so let's do elimination. Bioinformatics is something जो आपका ऐसे डीएनए सीक्वेंसिंग एंड लाइक जो टेक वाली मतलब इंफॉर्मेटिक्स में आता है सीक्वेंस करना ये सैटेलाइट डीएनए ये वो इस उस टाइप पे में था राइट तो बायो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स तो नहीं हो सकता राइट देन देयर इज बायो पायरेसी दिस सीम्स लाइक अ probable answer then it's bio patenting ठीक है but patent is something when you are making your own thing and then you're getting it patented right बट इसमें ये कह रहा है जो कंट्रीज हैं उन्होंने पेटेंट नहीं कराया और मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज वो आके चुरा लेते हैं वो आइडिया चुरा लेते हैं वो लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल आई रिमेम्बर बासमती राइस इज इंडिया का इंडिजिनस rice and I think it was US. I'm not really sure. It was in the book maybe. It was probably US. जो they patented it as their own. So that's patented. That's not Tirana. Just to question में लिखा है. Biological theft. Right. So biological theft and biopiracy. It seems very um, similar, which it is, right? But the answer for this is biopiracy because theft would be something like because they're pirating this. समझ रहे हो piracy and theft का difference is here, right? So and book में भी biopiracy term is given with this exact definition. So of course that makes it the correct answer as well. And this again is the explanation. Yeah, as I was saying, it's the application of computational techniques, bioinformatics, such to sequence genetic and protein structures and stuff. So that's that. And biological theft is not used ऐसे बहुत ज़्यादा in context of authorized exploration. So it's not a term used. It means the same, almost, right? I mean, theft and piracy thoda alag hai, but it kind of is in the similar lines, but the answer is not this. So yeah, the correct option is B, bio piracy. And that was it for today. We'll again meet tomorrow as we are doing it like 3 दिन से I think, right? And we are yet to discuss some of the very, very important questions, some hard questions, some of the questions that can come in your exam. These were all purely PYQs, and probably ये देख के तुम्हें थोड़ी राहत मिली होगी because these were all easy questions. But every question is not easy in CUET exam, so you don't like don't chill, ठीक है? But yeah, don't take too much stress as well, right? So this was it for today. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you are interested in the mock test or the crash course, you can log into their website. You can log into ExamFactor's website and you can avail the crash courses and the mock test. And there would be some contact given which you can contact if you're interested in it. And the person from ExamFactor will reach back to you. They will tell you what is necessary for you to do ठीक है and yeah basically they're gonna connect with you ठीक है if you are interested, you can just do that. Also, there are other videos available. There is physics and maths and the other humanities and commerce subjects also. The same kind of videos are going on for them. They're discussing the pyqs, and the toppers are doing that. Toppers which toppers like जिनके 100 percentile आए थे 99.9 percentile से 100 percentile के बीच में, and the those kind of videos you can refer to. And this was it for today. Thank you so much.